You guys know that I am obsessed with Disney Channel original movies. I live for a good DCOM, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my favorite DCOM songs, but then I realized that it's really hard. So I'm going to call this a non-definitive list of my favorite DCOM songs, even though I probably missed a couple. That's a catchy title. Let me know in the comments what your favorite DCOM song is, and if you can narrow it down to one, then I will heart your comment because that is impressive. So I had a list of 19, but some of the numbers are multiple songs. For example, if number 4 was a High School Musical song, it might be multiple High School Musical songs. It was really hard, okay? And also, these are in no particular order, really, because that would be even harder. We're gonna start here at number 1 with High School Musical 2. I think my favorite song is Bet On It, but then I like start thinking about it and I realize, oh my gosh, I like all of them. I particularly like Bet On It, You Are the Music in Me, Work This Out, Fabulous, and I Don't Dance, which I think is most of the songs. As I've said, High School Musical was my life. It consumed my every waking moment. I eat, slept, and breathed. I was gonna say breathed, but breathed? Breathed, is that a word? High School Musical, so it's just like, I can't pick. From Minutemen, one of my favorite DCOMs, super underrated, Run It Back Again by Corbin Bleu. It's so good, I love listening to that. Next we have Lemonade Mouth, which is an underrated, classic, amazing movie. I read the book after watching it because I was just, it really spoke to me. Because at the time I was going to a really sports-centric school and I was very creative and into the arts and I felt like these were my people. And it's definitely a toss-up for me between She's So Gone and Determinate. They are both so good, and depending on what mood you're in, they become the best. Jumpin, which I feel like has become underappreciated and underrated. It's amazing. I just recently rewatched it and I fell in love all over again. This movie surprisingly produced some bops. I think everyone knows Push It to the Limit, but what about It's My Turn Now and Jump to the Rhythm? Both of them so good. It's My Turn Now will hype you up for whatever you need to do. Listen to it before a test. Listen to it before a date. Listen to it before you eat breakfast. It is going to hype you up no matter what the situation. And Jump to the Rhythm just has such a groove to it. I love that song. Next, we're gonna talk about Camp Rock. I like to think that This Is Me is my favorite, but then I think about Who Will I Be and Play My Music, and I'm like, oh, so good. And then there's like the underrated favorites, like Hasta La Vista and 2 Stars and Too Cool. And it's just like, oh, how do you choose? The second Camp Rock, I have Can't Back Down as my favorite, which is just, that's weird because it was always introducing me, but now I feel like Can't Back Down really like fires me up. But also, Wouldn't Change a Thing, oh, it's so cute. The first Descendants, and Descendants has become my new High School Musical at this ripe age of 23. Well, I wasn't 23 when it came out, but my 20s basically have been consumed by Descendants. And from the first one, I'm going to say that If Only is my favorite, but then Rotten to the Core is just such a jam. Believe by Shawn Mendes, that song just makes me instantly happy, and so I could not include it. Descendants 2, even harder to choose. I think Chillin' Like a Villain is my favorite, but What's My Name and It's Going Down are also so good. I think What's My Name was my favorite for a while, but now I'm kind of feeling Chillin' Like a Villain a little bit more, but It's Going Down is always just so like grungy. It makes me feel cool. And then the third Descendants, even harder. I think Nightfalls is my favorite. I feel pretty confident in saying that. But Queen of Mean and My Once Upon a Time did not have to snap that hard. The first High School Musical, it took me this long to even bring it up because it's so impossibly hard. Like, I could just list every single song here because there isn't one that I don't like. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like when I was younger, I really liked Bop to the Top. But now that I'm older, I don't know that that's my favorite, but I also don't know that it's not my favorite. But lately I've been really feeling what I've been looking for, particularly Ryan and Sharpay's version, because it kind of went viral with the whole Sharpay thing that happened on Twitter. So I've kind of been feeling that. But then there's like We're All in This Together, which is just the most classic DCOM song there ever was. And Get Your Head in the Game, like I said, I could just sit here and list every single one. We're not gonna do that. Let's move on. Oh, Wild Side from Adventures in Babysitting. Sabrina Carpenter, Sophia Carson, Together, SC Squared. Yes, please. Thank you. I want more. Oh, the Cheetah Girls. So hard. It's so hard. From the first one, I have Cinderella listed as my favorite, which is probably accurate, and then Cheetah Sisters and Together We Can. I think Raven, was it Raven that said Together We Can she doesn't really like and she doesn't want to hear of her again or something like that? That's sad. I love that song. I feel like I break into Cheetah Sisters a lot just randomly in everyday life. But Cinderella, yes! From the second Cheetah Girls, Strut. I feel like I can confidently say that Strut is my favorite. Third Cheetah Girls movie, I really like I'm the One and Dig a Little Deeper. I think when it came out, Dig a Little Deeper was definitely my favorite, but now I really like I'm the One. But also Dance Me If You Can, that song is great. On One World, it's so good. I love that movie. I feel like people don't like it as much because Raven wasn't in it, and that was originally how I felt, I'm pretty sure. But now I love it, it's so fun. It's a really fun movie. Zombies. This is a newer movie, which the more I watch it, the more I fall in love with it. I think it's so cute. Meg Donnelly and Milo Manheim are adorable and super talented. And Someday, I love this song. This song makes me want to sing. I want to go to voice lessons just to learn this song. I just think it's so good and precious and like cute and sweet and nice and funny and quirky, and oh, I love it. I love it. The second Teen Beach movie, even though the ending was absolute trash. No offense to anyone that was part of Teen Beach 2, but like who sat down and thought, you know what would be a good ending? They need to be fired. I'm not actually trying to take anyone's job away from them. I think you're great. I just think you really missed the mark on that one. But this movie did produce some bops on my own. Just listen to it now if you don't know it, because wow, Ross Lynch went way too hard on it, but yet it's such a masterpiece. And the other song is Right Where I Want to Be. I just think it's so fun and musical theater-y, and it makes me laugh. And last but not least, from the first Teen Beach movie, we have Cruisin' for a Bruisin' and I Can't Stop Singin'. I loved I Can't Stop Singin' back when this came out and I was still doing musical theater. I wanted to use it for auditions. I just thought it really like fit me. I'm a very character-y actor, very quirky, very funny, and it just really felt like it fit me. So those are my favorite DCOM songs. I definitely am missing some. I can feel it. It's aching. It's hurting me. I know I forgot one, and it feels like I forgot a child, like Home Alone. Definitely be sure to let me know some of your favorite DCOM songs, and like I said, if you can narrow it down to one confidently, I will give your comment a heart. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye! I don't know what that wave was, but I kind of liked it. Bye for real.